Hi, I'm Jason Lund, Product Specialist for 3M Safety Products. A common question I hear is, how long do respirators last? Or more specifically, when should you replace them? The answer depends on the type of respirator you're using. In this training, you'll learn when to replace your disposable respirator, or if you're using a reusable respirator, when to replace your cartridges and filters. Disposable respirators must be replaced at the end of their service life. To determine when it's time to replace them, you'll want to follow the 3 Ds: dirty, damaged, or difficult to breathe through. If it's dirty or caked in dust and debris, you should replace it with a new respirator. If it's damaged by a tear, a hole in the media, or a broken strap, throw it out. If it becomes difficult to breathe through as particles are collected by the filter media, it's time for a new respirator. There isn't any time limit on how long disposable respirators last, with one exception: if they are being used in oily mist environments. Then, an R series has a time limit of 8 hours, and a P series has a time limit of 40 hours or 30 days, whichever occurs first. Of course, throw it out if one of the 3 Ds is met before that. So, you now know the service life of a disposable respirator, but did you know that most disposable respirators also have a limited shelf life? If a disposable respirator has not been used within its allotted shelf life, they should be discarded. The longer a disposable respirator is stored beyond its shelf life or stored outside the recommended conditions, the less likely it is to perform at its full potential. It is important to note that shelf life and storage conditions are in place to help ensure that all respirator components, including filter media, headbands, and nose foam, remain in good condition. Additionally, respirators that are beyond their shelf life no longer meet applicable requirements, such as the certification and/or approval requirements set by regulatory agencies. Check for the use-by date on the packaging to determine the shelf life. Just like disposable respirators, reusable respirator cartridges and filters need to be replaced at the end of their service life. For particulate filters, follow the 3 Ds: dirty, damaged, or difficult to breathe through, just like we do with disposable respirators. The service life of gas and vapor cartridges, however, is more complicated and is affected by many factors. These include the contaminant, its concentration, your breathing rate, the humidity level, temperature, and other use conditions. Because of this, a change schedule must be established. A change schedule takes the guesswork out of replacement and reduces the chance of using the respirator longer than intended. You can establish yours by using a 3M service life calculator or adhering to substance-specific standards defined by OSHA. Once you know what's in your air, the 3M service life calculator helps you explore cartridges and select the one that's right for you. It will also give you a cartridge service life estimate measured in hours that will help you establish an effective cartridge change schedule. If your service life estimate is 20 hours, that means you must replace the cartridge after 20 hours from first use. Because once organic vapors get inside the cartridge, they can migrate, even during storage. In this case, the cartridge would need to be replaced daily. A quick tip: a change schedule works best when it's easy to remember, like 1 shift or 1 week. Before use, you'll also want to inspect the facepiece and filters or cartridges by following the user instructions. Check your facepiece for cracks, tears, and dirt, and replace it if it is damaged or the face seal is distorted. Examine inhalation valves for signs of distortion, cracking, or tearing, and make sure the head straps are intact and have good elasticity. It is recommended you clean the facepiece after each use as described in the user instructions. Remember though, if you begin to smell or taste odors, leave the contaminated area immediately and recheck the seal of the respirator. If the seal is secure, then replace the cartridges. Don't wait until the next change schedule cycle. Thank you.